Well, for me, seeing Tracy on Broadway in the Broadway show was the first time I really experienced Hairspray, and I knew I wanted to do it. So to be able to do it in the movie, which is, I think, the coolest venue to possibly do it in, and then to work with this cast the cast was just the cherry on top of the cake, because getting the part of Tracy was my dream come true.
This
Yeah.
movie Hairspray?
Hi. No, absolutely. It was kind of completely different projects because, we filmed High School Musical in a very short period of time. And with Hairspray, we had 2.5 months of rehearsals and then like over 3 months of principal photography. So this was much more professional, I'd say. Everything, a little bit of everything. We were all, more than anything, just thrilled to be a part of something like this. And it's, such a growing process. By the time we actually start filming, we're very prepared. We've had lots of rehearsals.
Well, Tracy is, I think, what everybody wishes they could be a little bit more like. She's open, she's free, she accepts everybody, loves everything, and lives life to the fullest. So I just wanted to go out there and do exactly that and just be a 17-year-old girl going crazy and having fun. Well, I had done all my high school shows and operas, but once I got onto the set of Hairspray, I had 2.5 months of dance training, 8 hours a day and 3 hours a day of singing. So they prepped me pretty good for the movie. We wanted to make sure we got Tracy perfect.
Quite a bit. I didn't really know what I was doing when I first got on the set of Hairspray. So they kind of just taught me everything from the ground up, like really mostly dance, I would say. And then kind of after that, how to be cool. So I learned it all from Adam and John combined. It was great. After a while, even before rehearsals, John Travolta kind of disappeared from the set, and we were left with like Edna. He was constantly in makeup. I think I saw him more in makeup than I ever saw him without. So it was really funny. I almost picture meeting John. When he walks in the room, I still want him to be a woman because I'm so used to it,
He was very devoted to his character, and he loved playing Edna, and he knew that we all loved Edna. So he would bring her out all the time, and he's just a wonderful guy. He really is a beautiful person. I love it. I still wish it was in fashion because I actually do wear pencil skirts all the time, and I love the fashion.
And yeah, it was really cool. Everyone really took pride in their appearance back in the 60s. And I think that's pretty fascinating. Also, I think cool is timeless. I think you can go through every, decade and pick out the cool styles. And I don't know, I thought it was an adventure. Really, the costumes really took us back in time.
Yeah, they were the key piece to making us into our characters.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, definitely. I thought of what I think of cool in the early 60s, and I immediately thought Elvis. So I just tried to incorporate a little bit of that feeling into Link. Yeah, so I hope it worked.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I had just graduated high school, so when I started Hairspray, so I was very familiar with it because that's what I was studying in school. And then once I got the part, I actually went on the internet and I researched Baltimore, Maryland, 1962, and I found out who the mayor was, what civil rights movements were going on, because I really wanted to get a good grasp on what was going on in that time period.
And then we studied that in pretty much every grade growing up, various elements of the civil rights movements, and slowly you learn more in depth, what they were all about and everything. And so I think we're pretty well educated on the subject. Hanged up from the set. What's the first? What are you thinking? I know you're thinking of one.
I don't know.
Why are we thinking of the cheese bake? I can remember the cheese bake.
I do. There were so many things. Every day, that was the best thing about Hairspray. Every day was a new adventure. Every day was a new experience. Every day there was something new to laugh about. We were constantly laughing. That's the main thing.
I got to touch John Travolta's boobs.
I chose not to.
That was one of the highlights, for sure.
He can have that for the rest of his life.
I'll take it. Oh, man.
For me, Queen Latifah has been my idol ever since I was a little girl.
Me too.
Ever since Zac was a little girl, Queen Latifah was his idol. No, she was always just a beautiful woman, proud of who she was, and doing what she wanted to do and following her dreams. And that was always an inspiration to me. So to work with your idol really was an incredible experience.
And then I thought it was really fun to work with Jimmy Marsden, or James Marsden. Jimmy Marsden? James Marsden.
He's the same person.
Whatever, Jimmy and James, they're the same guy. So James Marsden was very cool. He hung out with us quite a bit. He made an effort to sort of hang out with the younger guys, and yeah, I learned a lot from him. So we had a blast. And
working with Zac too.
Yeah.
He's an amazing guy, very talented.
Working with me.
He liked working with himself. So.
It was fun.
Yeah, he liked kissing himself. No, we had a good time. It wasn't a hard day at the office.
We made it fun. But one thing I can say for sure is it was never awkward.
Never.
No. Mm-mm.
But this is getting hard.
No, it's not.
I think the most important message about Hairspray is self-acceptance and self-love. And then once you can love and accept yourself, you love and accept the world. And, just go out there. And if you have a dream, live your dream. Make it come true, because it can happen.
And I think that, this movie has gone all over the world. And there's no place that I hope will enjoy it more than Japan. So I had that in mind while we were making the movie. And I think they'll enjoy it. Crossing my fingers.
Yeah. I've only been here a day, but I can tell it's a very special place.
Yeah.